don't they? They like a good garden shower.
Well, yeah, I heard that basically he stands there naked and she literally just jet washes him.
Yeah.
And yeah, and that's what does it for them.
In the cracks and everything.
Backstack and crack and a proper jet wash up. Yeah. Good morning, everybody, and how the devil are you all? Why do you look all kind of pink and fleshy and healthy, and I look grey and dodge?
I've got the lights on.
So have I.
I've got different lights.
Better lights is what you've got, because I look shite. Oh dear. Good morning, Lex.
Hello, how are you?
Happy Sunday to thee.
Happy Sunday. Well, it's Sunday.
It's Sunday, and so far I'm going to say nobody's died, but of course some people have. I've already started digging a fucking hole for myself this morning, haven't I? Start again.
Yeah. Yes.
Let's say good morning in the chat. Fandria was in 8:41 and said, "Dear future chat, hopefully I have survived the snow and have not died of hypothermia while leaving work and feeding the horses, and I'm now cuddled up with a cuppa watching these crackpots." I don't know what she means. Hooray. So that was Fandria 8:41. Whether she's back or not, I do not know. Let's have a look and see who else is there. We've got Jane, Come On You Blues, I presume that is, but it might be Come On You Burgundies. She's Everton, isn't she? What colour are Everton? They're burgundy, aren't they?
Everton are black and white, aren't they?
Maybe it's Come On You Black and Whites then. I don't know. She'll tell us. Sue Stevens says she's too early. Sorry, no need to apologise, Sue, although she's probably gone away out of boredom. Deb Hughes, Yvonne Smith, Cassie's in, Lisa's in. Yvonne says, I got the results of my scan. I have a failed and infected jaw and joint prosthetic. It's got to come out down as urgent, but they've got to find a COVID-free hospital first. Oh, God. Well, Whoa. That sounds like a fucking barrel of fun for you, my lovely.
That sounds...
And then because she's plainly a person whose glass is always half full, she got right, could have been a lot worse. Well done, Yvonne. Fair play for that. Positively point for Yvonne there. Good God. Gillian and Kelly flipping Kelly and Lee and Tracy O'Neill and Tasty and Dawn Cherie Paul and Tracy O'Neill, Joy Dickinson, Chris Tyler, Jane Wathan or Wathan, I never know how I'm pronouncing that one. Lisa Marshall, you're 2 Lisas in already, by the way. Sandy Beach, Antoinette Daly, Joy Dickinson. I've said you already, so good I said her twice. I'm going to get that on a mug. Jason, the reselling gamer, Entwistle trips off the tongue. Kay Gilson, Diane Scott, Nia, Sue Badwolf says, oh my God, I'm here before it started for once. She's probably gone away again as well. Becca Faye Duke, Mandy Bloom, Anne Pennicott, Shirley Boland, Lynn Robinson, Nat B, Lynn Hudson, Karen Tompkins, Claire Sheen, Claire Count Juan, Sharon O'Donnell, Claire Clarence, Claire Count 2, and I've got the full attack Claire, yeah, that one. Good luck with your Lisas now. My Claires are here. She's always flipping. Mandy, Mike Dander, Julie Garrett, Claire James. Oh, I'm 3 Claires in. Claire James, Susan. Cassie says she's been up all night with her dog's earache and she's too tired to find her reading glasses. God knows what mistakes she'll write this morning. We'll look forward to that, Cassie. Kirsten's there. Kath Palmer. Oh, it's gone. It gone off in my hand. Hang on. Kath Palmer. Claire Bonetta. Claire count 4. I'm 4 Claires up. Paper and Twine. Jackie Fun Stuff. Fleur Day. Paper and Twine is Ashley, of course. Sorry. Sarah Dalton. Claire Plant. I think that's my 5th Claire, isn't it? Or did I count Claire Plant as Claire 1?
11 Claires you're on.
I don't know. Mandy Moo. The Mandy crew are in as well. Jane Friel. It is blues. Come on, you blues.
And Kath said, you know nothing about football. That is absolutely true.
Totally true. Right. And not ashamed.
Yeah, I'm all right with that.
Fandria haven't done the horses yet. She's coming for an egg butty. Cheryl Cunningham, dumpster diving Debs. Joan. Yeah, people are going Everton or blue, obviously. Who's Burgundy? Is that West Ham? Why do I want to know? Why am I asking? Jewelry Sells, Malcolm Morey, Andrea Jones, Sheila Crow, Netspresso, Vicky the Toy Hoarder, Kerry North, Patricia Mum and 5 Sons, Ashley Carruthers, the gorgeous Ashley. Says, almost missed you lot. That naughty Shelster is live and distracting me. How very dare she. Lynn Clapson, the Veranda Files, Ollie Pels. Good morning, Ollie.
Hello, Ollie.
Christy.
Do not mention how many subs you've got, Ollie.
Stall 69 UK, Rebecca Turner. I'm now going back up the chat because it flipped. It went off in my hand. Jackie Egerton, Catherine Lamar, Slimming World Savvy, Netspresso. I think I said you. If I missed you and you'd like a shout out, type in the chat in capital letters You missed me. Oh, and look, there's Steve Green.
Oh, Steve's probably going to go live now.
I need to lie down so somebody else can go live now while I get my breath back. Oh, Captain Upshot Nerd says, hello, it's Toby here.
Not pretty.
Toby. Hi, Fauna. Jane Friel says, even I knew Everton are blue and I know nothing about football. Well, I know less than nothing about football, apparently.
Yeah, I obviously know. I just figured Everton are the Toffees, aren't they? And
are they? I thought that was West Ham because the Hammers. Toffee Hammers? No? I don't know anything.
No, oh. I don't know. I don't care either, Jesus. You know.
Jason wants to know where you got your settee from. Good luck, Jason.
Yeah, I got it from a charity.
Not there, not Australia. Sorry, Leanne, I just clicked on it.
No, I got it from a charity shop, but I bought it brand new from a charity shop. The person that bought it, their wife didn't like it. Stupid wife, divorce, and donated it to the Heart Foundation. And I bought it for £600, but it is actually from made.com, and its original price is $1,200. So
I hope you really, really love your wife, Jason. Yeah. Actually, that's not bad, is it? $1,200 for a sofa is not bad for a, made.com are not cheap, are they, bless them?
Bloody gorgeous.
Yeah. He's young man.
I mean, you never think that you would really you'd love a sofa. But I do. I love my sofa. Like, it's perfect. It's green and it's, and it's buttoned back and,
It is very nice.
It's gorgeous, and it's very Kubrick. Thank you.
Miss Diane Cross. Good morning, Diane Cross. Tracy O'Neill's received the boots that I posted. Jolly good. Glad to hear it. Steve wants to know why he's a knob. How long have we got? Oh, we haven't got long enough.
Got at least an hour, surely. We've got at least an hour. We can.
Right. This is what. Morning, Ms. Q. Yeah. See, Everton are Toffees. You were right about that. I don't bloody know.
Yeah, and the oh no,
Everton. No, see, why are they Toffees? If it's Everton, I don't know. I'm very confused.
Yeah, that's made me more confused about things.
Why are our chat obsessed with your stains?
I have no idea, because I'm not a very
Joe's here.
I'm not a very leaky person.
I'm dry. What you're basically saying is you're a bit withered and dry and crisp and more flaky than leaky.
Yeah, I'm not flaky. I'm definitely not flaky.
My mother sat here on Thursday after getting her cast off. She sat on my sofa watching Call the Midwife, rubbing her dry, withered arm. And then she's like, what shall I do with all this? And I'm like, you're just going to sit there forever. Because if you stand up, I was like, just stand up really carefully and hold your top and go outside.
Oh, grim. Grim. I mean, I've been keeping my toenails and stuff to send to Susan, but that's different.
Yeah, well, she likes that.
Yeah. And occasionally pictures of my feet, and she likes it when I put things between my toes.
I don't want to. I want to leave. I want to leave the chat. Carla has left the building.
She loves it.
I really want. There is a gorgeous Jules sofa, and it's a velvet, and it's got a floral. And I know you think Jules is very middle of the road, but it's just the colours are beautiful, and I'm like, I wish I lived in a world where that was the kind of sofa I could have.
There are some, I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some, I've been looking, and I've bought a freaking jewelry channel Swarovski ring because I got enticed by sparkliness, and I was like, I don't have a sparkly ring, I want a sparkly ring, so I bought a sparkly ring.
I want a sparkly ring. I want a sparkly ring. Is that where we're going with that?
Yeah.
I want a sparkly ring. Are we done? Right, so look. Hang on, I've buggered it up. Hang on, don't look. Bear with. How do I do a share? Why can I never do a share? Share screen. Share screen. Chrome tab. That one. Share. Am I sharing?
No, yes.
Yeah, so I like this dark blue one, but this is Dainty Dress Diaries, who is someone I watch, and she's got it in. Oh, look at it! Look at the colours.
That is cool, actually.
I love it.
Yeah, that's a, if you're gonna go for a colour, that's certainly a colour.
But it would have to go in my spare house.
I like that.
Have you heard me talk about my spare house?
No, but me and Tasty have decided this morning that we're having an island off the Canary Islands, and so we're arranging that for April. So you can come and live on that. That'll go well.
I have to have a spare house where there are no dogs. Now, as you know, I love my dogs, and my dogs are therefore allowed to do what the hell they want. But because I also want to have a beautiful home, I've come to the conclusion the only answer is to have 2 houses.
Well, I'm like that.
It's basically just a Barrett show home that I just go and sit and admire.
That's also a good idea for boyfriends as well. Like, they stay in like the other house.
I'd rather keep them in the cruddy house, though, to be honest, because men are pretty messy, aren't they?
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, they can stay with the... Well, it would be different with me because they can't stay with the cats. The cats would have to come into the nice house with me.
Which means you never have a nice sofa. This is it. That's what I mean. I wouldn't live in the nice house because I want to live with my dogs.
Yeah.
So I would just have a lovely house that I could go and sit in for 10 or 20 minutes at a time and go, isn't my house nice? And then I'd go back to my actual normal fucking house.
Nice photo for Instagram and stuff and go, oh, look at my pretty house.
Yes. And then go back to my actual shit house. Yeah.
The one that's on that there's photos of on Tattle and stuff. The one. So you're gonna have the house. Your other house is the one without the sofa in the front of it.
Yes. Yes. Although actually, this house currently not got a sofa on the driveway.
What?
I know. It's because who do I think I am these days? If I've got rid of my driveway sofa,
Posh cow.
I booked a large item collection and they collected it, which was nothing short of a freaking miracle, to be honest. So yeah.
How much
currently there is no furniture and no building materials on the driveway of this house.
Bloody hell. How much does it cost for you to get stuff picked up then?
The council will do 3 items for £25.
Oh yeah, it's about the same.
I could have got rid of a fridge freezer if I'd happened to have one lying around at the same time, but I didn't have one. But yeah, up to 3 items. You don't get it less if you've only got 2 items. You know what I mean? It's up to 3 items, 25. But I think you can only have it done like twice a year or something. You can't continually book it and clear your whole house out or whatever.
We have a rag and bone man that comes round and takes stuff even if you don't want him to. We're
all right if you put anything metal out, the scrap metal men will have that before you put it down. Literally, like when I put the tumble dryer out, I barely got back in the house and it was being chucked in the back of somebody's truck.
Yeah. So. Like, how do they know? Can they smell it or something?
Yeah, they must.
Yeah. Somewhere, the washing machine is being discarded. That's exactly what happens, isn't it?
Rachel says, every time I put out a new video, you look slimmer. It's because I'm going, when I film.
or just slightly further away from the camera.
Look at that. Tasty's council do 5 items for £15 5 times a year. I would go and live where Tasty lives, but I've got a feeling she lives in London.
She does. And
can't afford to live in London.
And it's in a now gentrified area.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So when
sorry, so no. So Tasty lives there, and yet you still think it's gentrified.
Well, she obviously she was there from when it was scum, right?
Right, yeah.
And now living in scummy areas is cool.
Do the gentry know that she's still there?
Well, I think they're trying to edge her out, to be honest.
Yeah, Queenie says 1 item for £14 here. I was ripped off. And where do you think? I mean, I know all councils have rules unto their selves, but you'd think there'd be a little bit more uniformity across the board, wouldn't you?
You'd think so, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
My Dyson.
I put a knackered Dyson on the drive to put it in the car. I got my car keys, and by the time I went to the car, it was gone. Hi, Gemma.
Wow, that is quick. Fair play to them. They must have been just like waiting behind a hedge.
That's got to be your next door neighbour and going yoink.
Yeah. My bloody Dyson has stopped working. My handheld one. It's thrilling stuff, but I bought a new battery thinking there was going to be the battery because it's a rechargeable one, and they lose thing, don't they? Mm-hmm. No, it's not that. There's some other problem, and it's like,
Well, don't get rid of your new battery, because I'd like to try it in mine, because my Dyson has stopped working and I think it might be a new battery. It won't hold any charge for longer than about 7 seconds.
Yeah, same problem.
Yeah. Maybe it's built-in obscenities. No, that's not. Built-in obscenities. Built-in obsolescence.
And Susan Badwolf is like, sell that on for parts on eBay. I'm not Nick Hill.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't even know which parts were worth selling, to be honest.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
there's the Hoover bit of it.
There's a switch. Does anybody want a switch? Switch seems to work.
But
Linda says it's free once every 2 months in Leicester to have a large item collected. I should have stayed in Leicester. I mean, not that I had a choice, because I was moved away when I was told by my parents. It's not like I decided.
Or we can post our sofas and vacuum cleaners and stuff to Linda. And
to be fair, if I want, maybe not a sofa, but if I wanted to post, no, it's not going to work, because it's going to cost more to post it.
No, it's a silly idea, Carla. It's a silly idea.
If we wait until eBay have one of those half-price postage deals on, we can list our shit on eBay. Linda can buy it, and then we can refund her, and then send it to her via eBay's half-price postage deal. And this guy's gone. It's gone.
It's still a silly idea.
Bad Wolf pointed out that I was in Harbour and it's not free there. Oh. Is that not Leicester County Council? No, I suppose it's Harbour Town Council, isn't it? This is good morning and welcome to today's thrilling episode of whatever the fuck this is on a Sunday.
This thrilling episode of who can get their council to pick up stuff. Woo!
I've got a teeny tiny funny little quiz for you.
For me or for everyone?
No, just for you.
Okay.
I had I thought this morning that I might see if I could find 5 people called Lex and get you to guess which Lexes they were.
Oh, okay.
More of a fucking challenge than I thought, so we've gone with Alex's and Alexandra's instead. Basically, it was Lex Luthor. Game over.
Yeah. but, I mean, Lex with 2 X's, though. Even harder. There is just the 90s TV show, and that's where mine came from.
Okay, so basically they're all Alex or Alexandra or whatever.
Okay.
And there's only 5.
Okay. Yeah.
Don't read the side chat in case they're cleverer than you.
Okay. I'll put it on private chat.
Okay. So, first clue. Journalist and presenter of The Last Leg.
Oh my God. Alex no. No, his name is Adam Hill. I don't know.
Says Alex Brooker. I don't know him either.
Alex Brooker.
But that's what I found when I Googled.
Oh.
People are going, that's not him.
Then?
It said Alex Brooker, journalist and presenter of The Last Leg.
Which one is he then?
No idea. Alex Booker, Jason saying. Maybe I wrote it down wrong. Jason saying Alex Booker.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, there you go. One fail. Ready?
Do I have to? Is this a drinking game?
No, thank God. This one, Monarch of the Nation.
Alexander the Great.
Queen Elizabeth II.
Right.
Because her name's actually Alexandra.
My name is Alexandra Elizabeth. Am I the Queen?
I think you might be. But yes, Queen Elizabeth's name is actually Alexandra.
Fuck off.
And yeah, look at me, 7 o'clock this morning, finding this out and going,
no. I'm sure that she was one of the first ever monarchs to have her own name as her.
Definitely, the internet this morning told me that Queen Elizabeth is called Alexandra.
No, adjudicator. There's an episode in The Crown where they're saying like you're going to be one of the first queenies who hasn't taken on like another name to be queenie.
Elizabeth Alexandra Mary Windsor.
So her first name's Elizabeth.
But the internet said that her name was Alexandra Elizabeth and she turned them round.
Wow.
There we go. Maybe the internet lied, to be
I
fair.
think the internet is wrong, and I think myself and that episode of The Crown are correct.
This is why I don't do quizzes, to be fair, because I don't check my facts. Okay, lead singer of the Box Tops.
Of the what?
Of the Box Tops.
What the fuck are they?
Presumably they made music. Anybody in the chat ever heard of the Box Tops?
Okay, you can literally just stop with the music because I've got no fucking
idea. Alex Chilton. And nobody in the chat has ever heard of the Box Tops either, to be fair. I didn't say it was going to be a good quiz. I just thought it'd be fun to put you on the spot and watch you go, ah!
And also, apparently, there's just
Fill the Shelves has popped in. I've never seen Fill the Shelves in the chat, which means this is someone who watches but doesn't usually chat. And they've come in with Alex Chilton, so they've gone, fuck, I know that. Fuck, time.
Now's my time. Now is the time to make an entrance.
Yes. Well done, Fill the Shelves. That was the best time to come in. Yeah, come in knowing stuff. Well done, mate. Okay. Curly-haired Mole Flanders actress. Got a second clue for you if you need it.
Yes, please. I don't know what Mole Flanders is.
River Song. River Song isn't Mole Flanders. That's your second clue. Your second clue.
Okay, but I can't think of her name.
Well, her name's Alex.
Yeah, well, obviously. Can I text my mate Scott?
Can you phone a friend?
Yeah. Like, I like her, and she's in my favourite episodes of Doctor Who, because I like Silence in the Library. But I don't know. I don't know her name.
The chat know her name. You can look in the chat now.
Alex Kingston. Okay, I would.
And lastly, I think you'll get this one. This one did the absolutely best possible copy of best possible version of the famous song "Alleluia" that could ever have been made.
Jeff Buckley. His name's not Alex.
I did say copy version. I know, like.
Oh, fucking Alexandra Burke, who was very.
Is that her full name? To give her full title.
Fucking Alexandra Burke. I mean, she was nearly on my like banish bin thing the other week.
Yes, I know. I watched it.
Like how, like, I know it wasn't her choice to do it, because obviously, like, they just get told, like, right, you're doing this. But like, no. I mean, like, I know what's his face, Leonard Cohen wrote it, but even then he didn't do the best version of it. Like the Jeff Buckley one is the best version, closely followed by can't remember his name now, but anyway, but no, she, no.
I'm so glad I opened this particular can of worms.
And yes, this is a Canadian-German sci-fi series from the 90s. That's where my name came from. So
you got 1 out of 5.
Well, hey.
Well done, you.
Yeah.
Good luck finding 5 famous Carlas. One of them will have to be Carla Lane.
Carla Jenkins. I've heard of her.
Who's she?
She's
not that famous. Nobody's ever fucking heard of her.
I think Steve's trying to be funny, but it's not working. I don't know.
I think he's implying that you look like
Nessa.
Except
I don't know. And if only I did, because I think Ruth Jones is awesome. But there we are. But yeah, so Alexandra Burke very nearly made it into the banish bin, but instead I put in I chose Perfect Day, the multiple various version. Because it's ruined Trainspotting for me.
Oh, it's such a perfect day.
Perfect day. But no, it's you're gonna reap just what you sow. Like, oh man, no. No, you were named after the Queen because you're proper posh, and well, Steve, if I'm proper posh, then you are. I don't even want to say. See a tin of beans that's been on the floor for about 3 weeks, like, and it's been rained on a bit, and like rats have come and eaten and then like shat in it, like
classic Badil and
Newman and Badil, yeah.
Newman and Badil, because your brain knows Badil and Skinner, and it's not. It's Newman and Badil.
Yeah. Well, you see that tint? That's where you dream about going on holiday because it's so classy.
See that chewing gum? See that chewing gum on that tramp's shoe? See that chewing gum on that tramp's shoe that he's just peeled off and chewed? You're the spit on that chewing gum, you are. That's you, that is.
That's your favourite drink, that is.
Classic 90s.
That's what you drink in a glass and go, ooh, aren't I fancy?
I am on the banish bin this week. I have been sent the categories. I have not done anything by the way of research towards choosing anything yet whatsoever. But I am on it this week. So it's going to be 9 o'clock on Lainey's channel, which is Big Girls Really Do Cry. Lainey's not in, I've just noticed. Get up, Lainey. I bet she was up late.
She's always up late. Always. Like whenever I get up for a pee in the middle of the night, and as Tasty knows this because she times it. No, she doesn't get up in
like there's Lainey. I can never get in the toilet.
No, first text I get from Tasty this morning, like, were you up at 5:52 for a pee? It's like, yes, like weirdo. How do you know?
You know you could avoid that by not taking your phone to the loo with you.
Yeah, but she wants pictures.
Well, there is that.
And I send them to Susan as well, just for a laugh. You know.
Good morning, Lee Cola Flipper.
Oh, hello, Lee.
Have you, Lex, got Lee Cola Flipper on Instagram?
Yeah, I think so. We had something about
his recent pictures of shoes what he has saved.
Oh yeah, I know. He's very good. Yeah,
the man is a genius. The man is taking shoes that are just, plainly gone and turning them into new shoes. He
had nice like knee-length leather boots, wasn't it?
Yeah, he did a pair of Uggs yesterday or the day before that were foobarred, absolutely foobarred, and he made them look new.
And if you get that perfected as an ASMR video. I mean, I fucking hate ASMR videos, but people love shoe cleaning ASMR, like all the scratch.
That kind of like sort of.
Yeah, that stuff. So
I mean, that's me. No.
Get on that as well, for sure. But yeah, very, very clever boy. I mean, I wouldn't have the patience, but then I'm quite happily like, sit and polish silver all day and stuff. So I suppose it's, a similar kind of thing, isn't it?
Claire Borden says, I don't do Insta. Am I missing out? Well, yes, of course you are. You should be following me and Lex and Lee Cola Flipper. And we're all over there doing nothing very interesting, but you're definitely missing out.
Don't bother following me, genuinely. Like I put like one picture a month up, and it's generally just like a weird angle of my legs or something.
It's the only place I show anyone me waffle.
But from OnlyFans.
Oh, Julie Pearson's got bloody COVID. Sorry, Julie. She's not even been anywhere. See, it's not fair, is it? COVID is not playing nicely.
But that's
not playing by the rules.
But that's like Margaret, isn't it? Margaret's like, I have no idea where it came from.
Sharon Stallion, Sharon and Phil. Yeah, Sharon, who did our advent calendar boxes. Sharon and her husband. It's not Phil, it's Pete.
Mm-hmm. Pete.
Sharon and Pete have both got COVID, so sending them get well wishes and hoping they'll get better soon. And if anybody else has got bloody COVID, I hope you all get better soon, really, really soon.
But like now, can you just now? So there you go. There we go. Have they all gotten better now?
I think they're all better now. Yeah, I think you've done it. Yeah.
That's all right then. Yes.
Yeah. Julie, can you send me your address? Not on here. I mean, don't stick it in the side chat because then everybody will have it. But via Instagram or the email address which appears underneath my videos, or by Facebook, or by carrier pigeon, or Morse code. Don't send it by Morse code. I don't do Morse.
Or go out into the street and just shout it really loud.
I don't know where Julie lives, but it might have to be quite loud if she's in like Aberdeen or somewhere, or Skegness or.
But maybe someone will hear it that's like 2 streets closer, and they'll go, I'll join in.
Pass it on. Julie's address, pass it on. Yeah. Like a Mexican wave across the country.
Yeah. Oh God, that would be beautiful, wouldn't it?
Natalie and I were in the queue yesterday to get into Costco, and we were surrounded by people. The average age of the queue yesterday was probably about 65 to 70. I'm not sure why, but it was a big day at Costco for oldies. And I said to Nat, if we started a Mexican wave, do you reckon they'd join in? She's looking around going, no. Just no, they wouldn't.
Hey, man, that would have been great, wouldn't it? Biggest Mexican wave I've been part of, I think was at an Eddie Izzard gig. It was at the O2 in London. Because I think that's the biggest venue I've been in. Like how many?
I've done a Mexican wave at Wembley.
Oh, I've never been to Wembley.
Not for football. I'm not fucking weird.
Oh no.
For music, obviously.
Yeah. No, I think that. Yeah, I think that must have been the biggest one at the. How big is it? The O2 must be like 10,000 people or something, isn't it? It's got to be.
I don't know.
I remember being there, and we had like shit tickets right at the back, and we were like, "What's the point?" Like Eddie is like that big.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, might as well just be, watching the DVD at home. I mean, it was
still in a room with him. You were still in a room, regardless of room size. You were still in a room with Eddie Izzard. Next
time I saw him was in Puthcall, because Eddie Izzard used to live in Puthcall for a little while. So and then there's me and my mates, and we're in the bar, and like the Puthcall Pavilion is tiny little venue, and Eddie Izzard has to come through the bar to get backstage. So I'm there with my mate Andy, who's like massive Eddie Izzard fan. Eddie Izzard, short, like he's shorter than you think. She is shorter than you think. Just like comes and slips past, and Andy just goes, "Oh, sorry, mate," like that, and I'm just there going, Eddie just touched you, Andy. And then the time after I saw him after that was at his French gig in Cardiff. And I'm literally like this close. There's about 20 of us pretending that we can understand French. I understood about a third of it, and we're still very funny. And he's like making eye contact with me, and I'm there like hanging onto my mate's hand, just going like, he's looking at me.
He's looking at me. He's looking at me.
So yeah, it's mad to go from massive arena to like I can touch him, But Eddie's lovely,
DBG says it'd be like Chinese whispers. By the time it got to her, it'd be lend us a spoon, Julie.
And then the spoon would have to go like pass the spoon on, pass the spoon on, pass the spoon on.
Oh dear,
that would be cool.
So tell me one exciting thing that's happened to you this week.
Oh, shut up.
There must be something.
We had Nando's the other day.
That's mildly exciting, I suppose. No, the again takes the excitement out of it.
I had some nice flowers off Becca, and the cats had some treats off Sarah.
Do you know what happened to me this week?
What?
I received an invitation. No, I received a parcel from a subscriber, and it said on it, "It's a cob." Plainly, it's not a cob. Plainly, it's a sodding roll. But this did give me an indication who it might be from. It was from Aaron the QuickBooks chap, Mrs. Aaron, Mrs. Chap, Mrs. QuickBooks Aaron, Mrs. QuickBook Mrs. And in it were 93 skinny bars.
Bloody hell. So you're going to eat all 93 right now and see how skinny you get.
Now, bear in mind, Anthony's taken a few of them because he came in on a chocolate hunt the other day, and I was like, well, I haven't got anything that you would call chocolate, but I have got 93 skinny bars.
Bloody hell. Wow.
She said she'd got them on a Black Friday deal, and now she's doing keto, so she can't have them. They don't fit in with keto, so she sent it to me, but I just opened this box. I was like, whoa. So thank you very much, Mrs. QuickBooks Chapette. I'm blowed if I can remember her name. I'm so sorry. My brain.
Oh, I did know. Hang on.
Bear with. Bear with. Literally, bear with, because her notepaper was a bear. Her name is Chrissy.
Chrissy, that's it, with like a Y and a K and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm chuffed to bits, but I was a little bit astonished.
Yeah. Wow.
And also something else weird. I tried these this week.
You show. Oh wait, I've had them before. They're like green peas or something.
They're oven baked pea snaps. Sea salt and balsamic vinegar. Now they are the texture of chipsticks. If anybody's ever had those blue and white chipsticks, they're the texture of that, and they tasted sea salt and balsamic vinegar. And when you're eating them, they don't taste of pea. Peas, not urine. But after you've eaten them, the aftertaste in your mouth is as though you've been eating peas. And that is really, really bloody odd. Really strange.
I have tried them before. They are they're not as high in carbs as most stuff, so I can have like a handful kind of thing. And I didn't mind them at all. I thought they were all right.
I didn't dislike it. Just like I said, the aftertaste was weird when you hadn't had the before of peas.
What's the ones that you like, Mum? What's the crisps that you like? The pop chip ones. What are they called? They're like lentil curls, and they're really nice.
And you can't get them at Asda.
Yeah, I can only get them at Tesco. What are you doing?
Seeing what I'd look like with a facelift.
Oh, I'm gonna have one of them eventually, for sure. I'm gonna have a neck lift like that, and then that brought back like that, and then the nose job.
Oh, it looked like that.
No, I have that done, and then a butt lift.
Chin that's appeared from nowhere.
I want butt implants. I want a bigger bum.
You can have mine.
Okay. Well, just some of it.
No, all of it. It's all or nothing.
Oh, but I just want some of this squidged round to there. But yeah, I'm gonna get it.
Neck lift.
Yeah, should we all get neck lifts?
Can't you just do that with like a bulldog, like one of these, but like this?
Oh wait, Carla, we're not gonna get the sticky tape out, are we?
Oh, did I do a facelift with sticky tape before?
Yes, you did, and you ended up with sellotape in your hair.
I know. We'll learn from our previous mistakes, and we'll get the hair out of the way first.
Leanne says to do Scots with a barbell to get a bigger bum. If I do 3, will that work? Because that'll be all that it would do. I don't have patience for shit like that, to be honest.
I don't know if I pulled that off long enough.
Hello, Azumi.
Made any difference?
Yeah, that looks great.
I mean, you'd want parcel tape so you could blend it into your fake tan or something, wouldn't you?
And if you could become a vicar and have like the high collar thing to cover it.
Nat, can you come rip this tape off for me, please?
Oh.
I don't know why that would be.
Keep saying answer, but the message flashes, so I can't do it. Where have you got tape? Oh, lovely.
Yeah, I thought you'd like it, and I know I won't. So.
Hi, Nat.
That's not really.
Ah.
Faster! The reason I asked you to do it was so you'd do it fast.
You didn't.
Have I got a gaping wound in the back of my neck?
Yeah. Oh, your blood is coming out.
Lovely. Right, so we know that's not a massive success.
I missed a bit.
We know now that's not a massive success. It didn't make me look particularly younger.
No, Nat.
My hair is already falling out.
Yeah, I didn't take any.
Good.
Oh yeah, it's a regular thing, Cassie. Don't trust me. We've seen this a few times.
The facelift one was the best, I think, because we got it underneath, didn't we, and pulled it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't I do it round the whole head?
You did around the whole head, yes.
That was a mistake, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I think, yeah. No to tape and no to sit. I'm saying yes to all of it. I'm going to get surged up to the max, honestly. As soon as I can afford to get something else done, I'm like, yeah, cut it
I'm thinking I might save for a boob job. Now, I never thought I'd want one, but I never thought they'd be resting on the tips of my trainers. So yeah, the experience and things that change in your life have made me think that perhaps I do want one.
Yeah.
Just because I'd like them to be there.
Same.
Which is kind of where the good Lord put them, instead of there, which is where the devil's dumped them. So, yeah.
I'm definitely, like, I might switch around the order in which I want surgeries, because it was definitely going to be like tummy first, and then tits, and then what was it? And then chin, then nose. But
Stool just pointed out that cling film would have been better, and I remembered I got some.
oh man, that is a look.
Oh, it's very hard to do. Bear with. Hang on. Talk amongst yourself.
Oh, Leanne, I thought, oh, Azami looks so cute. Look at you, so cute. You're such a good cat. Except when you're really naughty. Which has been most of this week. She's been terribly naughty this week, but it's been quite cute. Yeah, I saw, like stickle brick things. I saw a girl who had like loads of them caught up in her hair, and it took her mum like a whole
yeah,
thing.
I saw that, yeah.
Oh man. I'd have just shaved the kid's head and gone like, well, that was stupid, wasn't it? It's
not really doing it, is it?
DIY cosmetics.
I mean, I just felt like one of those women with a plastic rain hat on that they used to fold up and put back in their handbags. My granny had them.
Yeah, that's maybe if you kept it on for a long time, it might just like shrink like your chin away. Azumi, want this, sweetie?
Ashley's saying, does Azumi have different coloured eyes?
Yeah, but only because like this eye, she got clawed in it by Shizuma. Azumi's own fault, wasn't it? Because you were probably chasing her, and so she had a scrape to her eyeball. So that's why she has slightly different eyes.
Mate, that's what they were called, Catherine. Well done.
You like sweetie? Yeah, you like sweetie.
Lainey's like, I've turned up to Carla taping around her head.
Standard, Yeah, Lainey, where have you been? And also, now's your chance to tell off Steve as well. Although Steve's probably gone by now, isn't he?
Yeah, he doesn't hang around long.
No. Because he pretends like he has shiz to do.
Has anybody got anything to do?
I should do listing.
But I have done 20 drafts this morning and photographed them and started bagging and tagging them already before I came live.
You're mental.
I made a thing. It's in the waffle, so it's but so a bit spoilers. But look, with my new sewing machine, I made a cushion. So Natalie bought me this Christmas before last, and it was supposed to be a blanket. She ordered what she thought was a double bed-sized blanket with Molly on it. And when it arrived, it was like pram size. So it's just sat around in my house ever since going, what the hell am I going to do with that? So yesterday I made it into a cushion.
That's so cool.
With a proper back and press studs and yeah.
Oh, well done.
So yeah. Dawn, I don't think Dawn's watching because I think she's in Canada where it's not morning.
Where it's not a proper time.
The only time I think Dawn's come in on a Sunday morning once before is when she was on her way to the loo and realised that it was, yeah. But if you watch this later, Dawn, look, I made a thing. And I mended Molly's coat and Natalie's just taken her out in it and it stayed on. So yay for that too.
Auntie Sue wants some floral palazzo pants.
She does, yeah. No, Bad Wolf, I'm not. I'm going to do this with it. When Molly won't cuddle me because she's cuddling Nat, because she's a fickle character, I'm going to do this with it instead. So yeah, yay me making a thing. And the next thing I'm going to make is a cover for my sewing machine.
That'd be like sewing machine Inception.
Yeah.
In a way. Azumi is now.
If you didn't have the sewing machine, you wouldn't need to make the cover for it. But if you didn't have the sewing machine, you wouldn't be able to make the cover for it.
It's Schrodinger's sewing machine.
Schrodinger's sewing machine.
I think that's a good idea.
It is Dawn Gardner, Ashley. She won your giveaway. I'm so glad.
Yes.
That's brilliant news.
And she's in Canada.
She's in Canada, yeah.
So
You right there, Nat?
Yeah.
Okay, you made it work then?
Yeah.
Natalie,
The whole cell thing again, though, so it's making me a crown.
Natalie bought a cricket yesterday. She's going to start doing a little kind of side hustly business thing, hopefully. And so she's playing with it on the screen.
I'm going to sell everybody little stickers of Lex's outline.
oh, that's a good idea. That would yeah.
Silhouette, yeah.
Silhouette.
Silhouettes.
Yeah, no, that sounds good. Yeah.
Of your vagina.
Okay, I'll send you some more pictures. I'll send you some more
Can I
pictures.
make her a Molly cushion cover? I'd love to, Catherine, but I only ever had one of these so-called blankets. Like I said, Natalie bought me the blanket, so
To be fair, it was also the price of a double bed. That was £35.
double bed or a double blanket. £35.
Yes, I told you I paid for a double bed size.
Robin bastards.
But it was a Chinese company that I could never get hold of. So now she's got
But
£30.
probably, I mean, I know they're a little bit shorter in China, you know, generally. aren't they?
Maybe
So,
like he's double bed.
yeah.
Chinese people are slightly more slight than us. Morning,
Yeah.
Rumac.
I think we're fat, to be honest.
Speak for yourself.
Is it
Oh, hang on.
Yeah, Carla's not.
I'm also fat.
So
Jo
what,
says she's got a cricket. They're great. Did loads with it. But haven't used it for ages. We could have bought yours if we'd known, Joan.
so what do? They just cut shape.
They cut vinyl, balsa wood, cloth, all sorts of things. You can design stuff and it'll cut it out. So like if you've ever seen like on Instagram, if people got labels all over them, you can make you can do all sorts of stuff. Have a bit of a wander around. You just put cricket into YouTube and just have a very quick look at what people make. It's amazing.
I would like one that can cut through a few mils of plastic and do, you know, make jewelry out of like acrylic and stuff. That would be cool.
I don't know if they can cut acrylic or not. We've in fairness, she only got it yesterday.
We have a crown.
You made a crown. What did you make out of? Just cardstock?
Yeah, I had to do the whole
Ah. Yeah, I'd like one of them, and I'd like a 3D printer and a laser cutter, a 3D printer, and a Bernie onto leather and wood machine as well. One of them.
So I had a practice with it yesterday and made my name for the back of my phone, literally just so we could work out how the damn thing worked. But
Well done.
nicely done, Ian. Nicely done.
Oh dear.
Heather's in. She says she bought 2 dresses off a Chinese site and they were meant to be maxi, but they came to just below her knee.
I mean, Heather is tall, but still, like that is, you know, that is ridiculous.
It must be nearly time to finish because Aids arrived. It only comes in just before the end.
Have you had breakfast yet?
I don't know where he is. Hang on. Buddy! Sue Bad Wolf wants to see you. Buddy!
Hello, Kai. Kaiki.
Boy. Good boy. Say good morning to Auntie Sue Bad Wolf. Carefully, don't punch me in the throat. Just punch me in the throat. There you go. Okay, job done.
Hello, Kai.
I hope that was good for you, Bad Wolf.
Hello, beautiful boy. So I'm just gonna walk over here now.
Covered in footprints now. You right, Kaiki? He's actually in disgrace. That's why.
Oh no! Why? What's he done?
He's got very shouty recently.
Oh,
Mostly all fucking night long.
why?
He doesn't seem to know.
But
yeah, so he shouted most of the night and then he shouted most of the morning until I've said tonight, if you don't take that dog away, I'm going to hurt him. And I love him a lot.
Kai's my favourite.
Yeah.
Although if I was sleeping there at the moment, he probably wouldn't be my favourite.
Not if he shouts all night.
No.
Oh, Kath's asking if I'm enjoying Inspector yeah. I have finished The Shape of Water. I found it difficult to get into at first because of it being it's set in Sicily and all the characters are Sicilian, so lots of Sicilian names. And for some reason I found that difficult to sort them out in my head, who was who. I don't know why. And I found it difficult to get into. But I did enjoy the story, and I did see the ending coming. I knew the ending. So I can never decide whether that's a good murder mystery or not if you see the ending, because obviously you're supposed to feel like you're working along with the detective and working it out, but yeah, don't know. But I did enjoy it, which is good because I've got like 5 or 6 more to read. So,
and then you guess what? Actually, a kind of exciting thing that's happened this week is my mum's finished her book, as in writing it. So,
whoa, reverse. I didn't know Mummy was writing a book.
But yeah, she's written a book. In lockdown, she's written a book.
What's it about? What the fuck? It's from the beginning, from the top.
Oh, Azumi, no, you're not allowed that chicken. No.
For a book.
That's a bone. You're not allowed. So, Azumi's face right now is just like, what do I employ you humans for? Sorry. Mum, do you want to come play? But not in a boring way.
Okay. It's a book.
It's a book.
It's a film. It's 3 words. First word.
It's set in the 18th century. It's mostly set between 2 towns. One is called Otley and the other is Carnforth. And you might know Carnforth from Brief Encounter, because that's where it was filmed, on the train station.
Really?
There. Yes. Carnforth. Oh. In Lancashire.
Isn't Otley on the Ouse?
No, it's on the wharf.
Okay.
Yeah. It's to the other side.
Okay.
It's all history and shiz.
It's about a young girl and a young boy, and they meet and fall in love, and she gets pregnant, and her father kicks her out, and it's all what happens to her, what happens to him, and there's a murder, and there's all sorts of things happen. And
is it your life story? Is this you confessing to murder? I'm not sure this was the best place.
I don't like to say, because
Wait, is there a pirate in it?
No, that's in our family. There was a pirate.
There's a pirate in our family history. That's where it started from, is because she was doing the whole research of family history, and she tells me about it, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Like, I've got no interest in our family history at all. They're all shit. Apart from the pirate.
We're very interesting.
No, we're not.
Anyway, Mummy's book. Shut up, Lex. So you've written a whole book during lockdown.
Yes. 91 chapters plus the final chapter.
So 92 chapters.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
No wonder you've been minding your own business. I wonder why you haven't been causing any trouble.
Yeah, keeps me amused.
So what next? Are you publishing?
Huh?
Yeah, the house is a wreck.
The garden's a mess.
Well done.
Ow!
We'll make you. So what, is she publishing? What next?
Well, I think that's the sort of plan, isn't it?
I've got to.
Now, Mum's saying
I've got to go through and do all the corrections.
Because writing is rewriting.
I'll proofread it for you if you want.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there we are. Well,
I can proofread for you.
I'll send you chapters.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah,
cool.
There we are.
But
it's also half written in Yorkshire dialect. So some of the words.
Buy it. You'll have to send it to Tap Doctor.
You like?
We'll send it to Ian, and he'll point out where all the missing whippets are.
Yeah, like Clarty and things like that.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
But, yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Autocorrect keeps correcting and I'm going, no.
Can you not set keyboard to Yorkshire?
Yeah, dialect Yorkshire.
I think you mean by gum.
You get that little paper bloke, can't speak, paperclip bloke picking up, going, "Did you mean tea?"
Yeah. Tin, tin, tin.
As bad as bloody Alexa now, she's playing flipping country and western.
How dare she? Does she not? It's just like she doesn't know us.
I should get my book out and do more of it, but this lockdown's only been going a year, so I'm not that bored yet.
It's crazy, isn't it?
A long time ago.
Fair play. I mean, like it. Like I said, it started off with a family history, and I'm like, oh, stop. So she wrote it instead because I refused to listen to it. But I don't care what's it unless we're related to Danny Dyer. I don't care.
Yeah, Heather Tinkler says Yorkshire keyboard will just have a big T in the middle.
But yeah, she wants to do. Well, she said like, oh yeah, we could do that Amazon thing, and they'll turn it into a book. Like the self-publishing thing. And I think no, because I don't know about you, but like whenever I see self-published, I think like, oh, like
vanity publishing rather than
yeah, exactly. It's got a bit of a a slight to it, hasn't it? I think that I'll just research say like Yorkshire history publishers, like local publishers, and see if they will like do a run of it, maybe, because you never know. I mean, if it's got all this history in it and shiz. But yeah, so she's done all right, I mean, I've done nothing in lockdown. Nothing. I haven't achieved a freaking thing. She's written a book.
Victoria Plum says, love family history stuff. Been doing mine for a while. Found out some very interesting things. I don't even know if my father's alive, let alone bloody family history.
I just don't. For some reason, I just don't have like the, because I don't know them. Like I'm as interested as going up to my grandparents and then maybe their parents, but like just because I knew my grandparents, and that's fair enough. But anyone, oh, your great, I don't care.
Just realised that anyone who knows my dad died about 18 months ago is like, what she means? She don't know if her father's alive. But my dad, who died 18 months ago, was not my birth father. That's what I mean. I don't know if my father's alive. Just realised that sounded really weird. People are like, no, he is dead, Carla. We remember.
That did happen.
Well, yeah, you can't just blur that one out.
No. No, I suppose Bad Wolf, but my full body transplant, yeah. And actually, it's just a brain transplant.
I can do that for you. Well, no, I can do lobotomy. Sorry, they're not the same thing.
Nah, it'll do. It's close enough.
What
What
are you making now? What are you making now? She's making a surprise. Okay. Can you cut me out a face mask shape so I can play on the sewing machine?
No, I don't know how.
It's in the projects.
I don't know how to do fabric.
Well, it'll tell you, surely. It tells you what blades to put in the stuff.
I don't know how to do it.
Welcome to the Sunday morning, whatever this is, where I just have conversations with my family instead of with you.
Oh, that is perfectly fine. But yeah, I just, as like Stoll says, I'm a descendant of Genghis Khan, like 25% of the population. You go back far enough, and we're all related to Danny Dyer, aren't we?
Not perfect.
He's my dad.
Oh, buddy.
It's Buddy. I think it's a corgi.
It's not quite right.
Pretty sure that's a corgi. Yeah.
Buddy, but fatter.
Thank you for my little collection of things. Do you want some of them back?
No.
Oh, lucky me.
Is she being naughty? Look, you can tell she's being naughty by the way she's got her paws out. Azumi is just, she's being a bastard of a cat this week.
Playing jigsaws.
Every night she knocks some of Mum's jigsaw on the floor just to be a swine. She's in everything at the moment. You move something and she's got to be in it. I mean, it's a good job you're cute, Azumi, because,
We bought Mum a new jigsaw for Christmas off Amazon. It was one of those you get 4 in the box. Gibson's one, She's just done the first one. It's got 5 pieces missing and 1 piece that doesn't belong. And it was brand new, sealed in the box from Amazon.
Rude.
I was like, well, do the other 3 out of the box and find out if they've all got bits missing, or maybe if the bits are in the wrong bags somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know how that would have happened, but yeah, maybe they'll turn up in the other bags or something. Didn't expect. I was like, it can't be missing, Mum. It's new. And she was like, well, I haven't got them.
Unless it's new, as in someone's got a shrink wrap machine.
No, it was so, you know, it wasn't a third party seller. You know what I mean? It was a new one. Yeah. It does say in there, if there are pieces missing, please let us know and we will replace the entire jigsaw. But they're crafty. They say you need to send us 5 pieces of the faulty jigsaw so that you can't scam them and have like extra free jigsaws, you know?
But I mean, like, you are genuinely missing some stuff. So you can, you know, go, yes, have these 5 pieces. I want new jigsaw. I want big jigsaw with all pieces. And then I'll find out that one is missing pieces. And then I'll send you them. And then you send me another jigsaw. And it just goes on. God, it's the circle of joys. Woof. Shut up, you bloody silly puppies. Oh, I'm really annoyed at you with all the shouting and stuff. Oh, Molly, you're so cute and lovely. That's basically how that conversation went, didn't it?
There's been quite a lot of barking today.
What are they all so excited about?
Kai is barking about fuck knows what, and Buddy is barking because Kai is barking and he doesn't know why. And because of that, because Buddy can no longer hear what's going on, he continues barking long after the thing that wasn't happening has stopped anyway.
Is Kai on, like, he's on full point, isn't he? He's on, like, I will protect this family.
He's on fucking red alert for something. I don't know what. But yeah, he's been a very difficult boy the last 24 hours or so. Very difficult boy, as our Kai. And like I said, he's triggering Buddy, and then Buddy can't stop because he's shouting too loud to know that there isn't anything happening anyway. And yeah. And now Molly's hiding under the desk because I shouted and she thinks she might be in trouble.
Aww. As long as she didn't wee herself.
No, she bought me a flat football though.
Oh, as like a little, you know, I think you need this. Yeah.
Something to cheer you up, Mum.
We're going to have snow this week, apparently. Apparently on Thursday, which actually will be quite an inconvenient day. Because I've actually got to go somewhere on Thursday.
Rachel says it's snowing here and every dog in the area seems to be barking. I wonder if dogs can hear snow in a weird way. Kai's shouting again down there now. It's all right if Kai is far enough away for Buddy not to hear him shouting. So Kai can shout in the front room and Buddy won't hear that if he's upstairs. But if Kai shouts near him and he hears him, then he immediately kicks off and joins in. And like I said, carries on long after Kai's stopped.
Silly.
Wants to know what you're making now. She's failing, apparently. She's breaking it. Lovely.
What is she trying to make anyway?
Oh, they sell really well as well when you finished with it. I sold 3 recently for like 30 odd quid each.
Oh, someone's sending me slightly offensive offers on stuff, I think. Oh no, that one's okay. I'll accept that offer.
Yeah, Molly's not really a barker. She barks if someone's at the door, but even then, not very much. But the rest of the time, she's pretty quiet. I think she just leaves it to the boys. I think she figures they've got it covered.
Oh yeah, she's not a reactive one like the others. She doesn't.
She's quite happy to let them get in trouble.
Yeah, like you can see, you know, when especially when they're going out the door, Kai's doing the I appear to be in the way of everything, and Buddy's doing the yeah, and Molly's just there going like, lads, if we stop this nonsense, we'll get out the door quicker. Yeah,
she's definitely the sensible one out of the 3. I'm going to sneeze.
Yeah. Kind of looks at these boys and goes, no, I'm declining that offer because you are in Russia.
Have you got an offer? I've heard about offers.
Yeah.
I've also heard a rumour that some people are selling stuff.
Well, I'm declining that also because you are in Russia.
Anyone else know anything about selling stuff, how it works, and you know how you make people buy your shit? Anyone? Any ideas? Any clues? Any hints, tips, or
I really Really. I've been watching like the jewelry channel. I've been going to sleep to the jewelry channel. I've been watching it
Is
fast.
that boring?
Well, it is though. It is that boring, and it's completely repetitive, and they're just like, oh, look at this diamondette, silver colored pretty thing, and I'm going, oh, sparkly. But I would love to do like a proper kind of QVC sort of show, like how I did auctions at the start of like things. Like I'd love to do one, but
What's stopping you? People will buy from you.
I don't know.
Do it.
I don't know what's stopping me. I think it's the going live on my own thing again. I think, I don't know. And the thing of like, what if people don't want to buy stuff? And what am I asking too much? And people think that I don't know. I just want to do a cheesy show.
Does anybody remember? Having fun. Okay.
They were asking. That's for sure.
It's tiny. She was making a tiny keiki. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Oh, how'd she do that? That's clever.
This is what this machine does. It does all sorts of wonderful stuff.
So did she like scan Kai into the machine?
No, that was just a picture that looked like him on their thing.
Ah, okay.
I can do photos and stuff like that.
I can say that would be really cool if you could, like scan photos and do
Yeah,
it.
I got it last night before work, though, so we don't know how to work it yet. We're still playing.
Very cool though.
I'm going to do a face mask.
I am. What I was saying, does anyone remember? There used to be oh Christ, hang on.
I'm hungry.
There used to be a home shopping channel where the price dropped and you got in at a certain point and then everybody paid the final price. I can't remember what it was called.
Price Drop TV.
Oh, well, there you go. You could do something like that.
Well, no, that's what they're doing on this thing. They start up with like, this is £7,000, and then don't forget, we've only got 20 of these, and you'll pay the final price. But like, get in now and reserve yours. And then by the time it gets to the final price, it's like £8. You're like, wow, I've just got like a £7,000 thing for £8. Isn't it wonderful?
Do that.
But I'd have to, I don't know. I'd need graphics and things. I'd want graphics, like on the side of the screen and stuff.
Do stuff.
It would be funny, wouldn't it?
You just need to put your feelers out to find out who knows how to do stuff.
But then that also requires effort as well. But no, I used to like doing like the auction thingies. They were fun, and they all got ruined by people.
People are very peoply. This is the problem.
Oh, they really are. They really are. Who's that? Nat's doesn't he want to move to Scarborough? Yeah, he wants to move to Scarborough. I've been to Scarborough Fair.
Are you going to Scarborough Fair? Something or other. Dee 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 dee. I'm not sure that's the right tune, actually.
I will explain to you in private, Bad Wolf. I'm obviously not going to say it,
I should imagine quite a lot of value fauna, even the very basic jigsaws. Like I said, I sold 3 of the ordinary basic jigsaws for 30 quid each not long ago, and that sounds like a real rarity. So do some research before you move that on.
There we go.
I don't think that's Strawberry Fair, isn't it? Are you going to Strawberry Fair?
No, it's Scarborough Fair.
Yeah, but I'm not sure it's the same song, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
We'll have to look it up afterwards.
Yeah. Can you shut him up, please, before I go and kill him with large sticks? Disclaimer: never killed a dog with a stick in my life. Probably not going to start now. Just sounds.
No, of course you wouldn't. Keto's going all right. I'm not really doing it for diet and weight loss purposes. That's why I don't call it a diet. That's just what I eat. And if I happen to lose weight from doing it, then bonus. I will probably try and lose a bit of weight after I've had my fibroid out, because then I'll know how much frenella, because then I'll know how much of what is left of my. Yeah, I just want to know, like, if I'm losing weight unnecessarily because all of it is actually just,
Oh, you must get them to weigh her as well.
Well, I'm going to do, like you said, I'll weigh myself like the day before and then afterwards,
That's for sheer wanting to know-ness on that one.
Yeah, exactly. Just yeah. Yes, I do feel better from it, because it is just, it's, Azumi, you're being annoying. Yeah. I feel better for doing keto and for doing low carb, because carbs make me feel sick and sugar makes me feel sick. And sugar also makes me go crazy, as Carla has seen when, like, oh God, when did I had a load of jelly babies, wasn't it? Yeah. And I went mental, just like a kid on E-numbers. I was like, I can't stop. Ah!
No more sweeties for you. You had enough.
That's not good. So I don't have sugar. So people that are doing the sugar-free February thing, because I know She Sells Seashells is doing sugar-free February, and she said that she might find it hard. I'm like, I don't have sugar in anything at all ever, pretty much. So I don't find
it. Scarborough Fair, right? So yay me.
There we go.
Not well, but correctly at least.
Here's a question for you. Do you weigh more before having a fart or after having one?
I've never weighed myself before and immediately after farting to find out, but I will. No, that won't work because I can't fart on demand. So I'd have to know I was going to fart, run downstairs, find the scales, get on the scales.
I'm not saying you particularly have to go and measure this, but what do you think would happen?
Well, logically speaking, farts are made of gas, and gas doesn't really weigh anything. So although it takes up space in your body, it should not alter your weight, should it? Says science.
You weigh more after a fart.
Really?
Yes. Because the gases in it are just ever so slightly like helium-y.
That can't be right, because when I had that stomach trouble a couple of weeks ago, I'd have been floating around the light shade. So that can't be correct, can it?
Oh, glad you're enjoying.
To argue with your theory.
No, it's to be fair, I haven't researched this at all. No, my friend Lucy, who's a teacher, and obviously has been doing a lot of homeschooling of her own kids and of other people's kids as well over the last year. That was one of the like science questions that she set like the kids to go and like research and stuff, because obviously it's farts and they thought it was funny, so it was good to get them into doing research and things. So yeah, so that was one of the things that she set them.
So I'm surprised by that, because I would have thought that the fart could make no difference on the basis that the gas weighs nothing. But
I think it's like the tiniest like 0.0000001 kind of thing, but there is apparently a tiny difference. So there we go. Yes, they teach all about farts now.
What do you think? You don't fart.
There you go. Cola Flipper knows. Cola Flipper frickin' knows.
See, I wouldn't be able to weigh myself, because firstly, you'd need really, really accurate scales for that. When you need ones that went down to a very small.
That's why NASA done it. See.
Yeah, and also, like I said, you'd need to know you were going to fart. I can't just hang around the scales waiting for a fart to appear, can I?
And when you lose weight, it doesn't come out in your poo. So that's when you burnt your fat and stuff, and you have a poo. That's not you losing the fat. You lose weight in your breath and in your sweat. That's
basically, before I get on the scales tomorrow morning, I need to go.
Yeah, breathe out loads
Air my lungs.
and like empty your sweat glands and stuff.
But
That-
not fart. Because
but
I'll be
not
heavier if I fart.
Yes, not fart. Yeah. Because you think that all your fat comes out in poo, doesn't it? And it's like it's not. It's not. Poo is not fat. It's all in your.
A bit more buddy, but still more schnauzer than buddy.
This is exactly what lockdown has done to me. Yes.
Yeah. Rob Cross, which is a familiar name, and I'm wondering if it's Anthony's old boss, says, does a car use more petrol with the headlights on? Can it? Because the headlights run on the electricity, and the electricity isn't powered by the petrol, is it?
No, that's a battery, isn't it? There's a battery in a car.
Running the car charges the battery, so it uses more battery power.
Yeah, but the petrol doesn't charge the battery. The battery charges itself on the friction created by running the car, doesn't it?
I don't know.
I did not expect science this morning. Hands up if you expected science this morning.
It's run on magic.
Elisa Goldman's going, yay, I caught you live. And there's me resting my head on a pillow talking science. She's probably like, fucking hell, I wish I hadn't bothered.
Yeah. Do tonight.
But she doesn't understand albums.
Ashley says, my son had a book when he was little that made different fart noises. I took it to school when I was a teacher and used to play it surreptitiously when in the classroom. Can you imagine that all of Ashley's ex-pupils are now going, do you remember that teacher who used to fart all the time? I'm not tired as in sleepy tired, Claire. I think I'm just I'm a bit overdone at the moment. I think it's I'm trying not to sit here and go, isn't it all shit and it's all getting to me, but I am just a little bit overdone at the moment, as I think most of us are.
Yeah.
Sandra says, hi, I expect anything on your channel. Expect the unexpected. We're basically the Sunday morning version of the Spanish Inquisition.
Our two things are fear, surprise, and no, wait, I'll come in again.
No, wait.
Fear, surprise, and intelligent. Wait, no, that's three things. Yes. That's Monty Python, by the way. I like Monty Python.
Oh, Rob says it's yes. All the energy comes from petrol. Rob, is that you in the picture? Because oh my actual god! If there's an astronaut in the chat, ladies and gentlemen,
He's the guy from
space-related questions.
He's the guy from NASA that measured the farts.
Ask lots of space-related questions, quick.
Where does it end? How did it start? What
those are lockdown-related questions, Lex. Space-related questions.
Well, it's kind of similar at the moment, isn't it?
Poor Jackie's had pleurisy. There's always someone fucking worse off, isn't there, mate? Sorry, Jackie.
At least it's not consumption, isn't it?
All right, I've done with science. Let's do maths. If I have 7 dogs and someone takes away 2 of my dogs, what have I got?
A murderous inclination.
Close. 7 dogs and a dead body to hide.
Yeah.
There you go. That's my maths. Cola Flipper says alternator is powered by the engine to create power for the battery. If this was disconnected, it's gone. You would use less fuel, but you'd have a dead battery after a while. It's not been charged by the alternator. I have no idea what any of that meant.
Yes, true.
Yeah, see, the people know me. A dead dog napper, sleepless nights for days, broken heart. Yeah, Laurel's going with 5 dogs because Laurel didn't realise that I was going to start murdering. Fandra says I missed your traumatic pig story higher up in the chat. Hang on, Fandra, I'll go back up, but I may not be able to get high enough if it was a while ago. Hang on.
Yeah, you might have to say it again.
Oh, and Auntie Sue's in. Look, we missed that as well. Hello, Auntie Sue. Scrolly, scrolly, scrolly. Scrolly, scrolly. Scrolly, scrolly, scrolly. Fandra, it might be quicker for you to type it again, love. Scrolly, scrolly.
What's on the trolley then?
I can't get far enough up, Fandra. Can you tell us again, love? It's Neil Armstrong. I should apparently be able to recognise Neil Armstrong. I did not pay enough attention in life. Oh, Fandra, I'm so sorry.
Bloody hell.
I'm really, really sorry. That's horrible. Dave says, "What's going on here now?" We have no idea, Dave. We have no idea what's
We're
going on.
talking science, Dave. Dave knows about some science things. He can tell us some facts.
I'm so sorry, Fandra. That is horrible.
Hello, Azami. You're going to be naughty again.
Julie says she's happy because it was her birthday on Friday. She had a Zoom party with her 4 kids, partners, and 6 grandchildren, which is fantastic.
Is that we don't need no education. Yes, you do. That's a double negative.
Dum, 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 dum. We don't need no
Thought control.
dum, dum, dum. No dark sarcasm.
In the classroom.
Teacher,
Leave those kids alone.
get out. Hey, teacher, leave them kids alone. And they have, to be fair.
Oh, no, you're just another brick in the wall. Oh, I could totally watch that film. Actually, no, the film is really weird. It's got Bob Geldof in it. It's very good. I haven't seen that for years. This is just us now, isn't it? This is just what we do. We just sit here and go.
I'm literally just a bit kind of like I had my quiz. I've got nothing. Okay, let's throw this to the chat. Chat, ask us a question, because otherwise we're going to go away.
Yeah,
the question might be, will you please go away? To be fair,
do a Q&A. I can do a QVC. You do a Q&A and I'll do a QVC.
Oh, Fandria sent a lovely picture of her pet pig. Look, I'm so sorry, Fandria. I don't know whether that's a boy pig or a girl pig, but it's a gorgeous pig anyway.
Is its tail curly?
It was not a good quiz, Lainey. Don't lose any sleep over the fact that you missed it. It was not a good quiz.
Yeah, it's not a Laney stand quiz. I mean, for a start, generally Laney's quizzes have correct answers.
Yeah. People have probably.
Apparently,
Shandy says our sales. Mine have absolutely plummeted over the last few days. Shandy, thanks for asking.
apparently Queen Liz, her first name is Alexandra. Her name is Alexandra Elizabeth. Are you saying that? I swear her first name is Elizabeth, and that she was one of the first royals to actually have her name as her queenie name.
Toby's got a question. Look, how many roads must a man walk down? I don't know the tune for the next bit.
Name. Alexandra is the best name.
Oh, Shandy also says, "What's the actual weight loss target?" I do not have one. I have no target. My intention was to get some weight off, and I am getting some weight off, and that's it.
Hang on.
Hello, you alright?
Yeah, make it cool.
Cool. Can you cut a face mask shape for me?
No.
Have a look at the YouTube video. It's going to be one.
I'll help you when you're done.
Yeah, but you'll have learnt it by then.
Right, yeah, I'll have a look, but I don't want to just.
Oh, Parceliums.
I was watching Trina Louise last night do a Boohoo try-on haul, and there was one dress that she had on. This has been previously bought and returned. You can tell by the sloppy packaging of that. So that's not looking good.
Happy birthday for tomorrow, Dawn.
But yeah, there was one dress that I liked. That I was like, oh, I might try that. So it's a satin shirt dress.
Rachel, I have been on YouTube since 2017. I don't know about Lex. Lex, how long?
Probably a year after you, wasn't it? Because you already had 1,000 subs by the time that I started joining in and stuff. So yeah, it's probably
Yeah, my channel started 2017. It's a slow process growing this channel, I tell you. I am too Marmite for most people. How tall are you? I am 5'6" and a tiddly bit, and Lex is 5'1".
I'm shut up, am I? We're the same height.
Why are you shorter than me if we're the same height?
I'm not shorter than you, but I'm just slightly further away.
These ones are small. These ones are far away. Cassie, I do not have a middle name. My mother never gave me a middle name. Lex is Alexandra Elizabeth Oliver. It's the poshest name in the world. It's what's the story of this dress?
It looked really nice on her. She's a size 28 to 30. And so this is from the plus size range. And I thought like, oh, I quite like that. So so I've ordered it in a 16, which was the smallest size that they had. Because as you know, with Boohoo, this is from Boohoo, everything is like weird bloody sizes, like oversized, undersized, wombling free, I don't know. So I bought this, so I shall try it on.
Okay. I'll just sit here and talk to myself. Actually, I'll talk to the nice people in the chat.
Okay. Can I get some music like da 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 da
da da da da da. Badum, 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 da 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 da. I've reached the crescendo and you haven't come back.
Yeah, but it's because I've got my head stuck.
Excellent. Ian says, can I ask Lex if she's joined any good Facebook groups in the last 24 hours and what is it about? Go on then, Lex. Tell him about Ian's Facebook group.
Ian's got a Facebook group and it's about listing stuff.
And I haven't joined because I don't want to do any listing.
It's too big.
Will it look good belted?
I don't like it.
I'm glad you said that because I also don't like it, but I didn't want to say that in case you loved it.
I don't like it.
I feel it's not you and it isn't doing anything for you.
No.
It might be better in a different colour or a different shape or a different material or from a different shop.
On her, it doesn't look like the waistband was going to be here, which is not very good. And then it kind of goes out in material. And I thought
too buttony. You need a bit more open neck thing going on.
Well, that's okay. But I thought I thought it wasn't going to be a join there, if you see what I mean, which doesn't look. No.
Yeah, the chat also are not loving you in it.
Yeah, no, it's not happening. I will change back into this.
Tasty's come straight in with bin. Got Jilly says no. Joyce says not your style. Catherine says too big and colour washes you out. Kath Palmer says looks like a dressing gown for a matron. Lady says it looks like my party dress when I was a kid. Lynn Clapton says take it off. Jane Field says it'd be better if it was a different dress. Dumpster Diving Deb says looks like a dressing gown. Lisa says too shiny. Joe Morris says chop the bottom off and wear it as a shirt. Yvonne just said yuck, sorry. Pillowcase, matron, yeah, we don't love it. I'm so glad everybody agreed because I just thought I was being a cunt.
It really nice on. Go and see like Trina Louise. Like I said, she's a plus sizer, so she's a size 28-30. And
Toby says he'd wear it.
Look nice on her. But I'm gonna see. I folded it up. We know who does this style of folding.
Good style of folding.
Good style of folding there. Just shove it in the bag.
Sorry, Lex, not you, love. It would look better if it was a different dress.
Yeah, it's going back. Don't worry, it's going back.
Whilst you were getting your clothes on and off, we missed. What did we miss? Shandy asking my weight loss target. I said I haven't got one. And Shandy also said that I'm doing very well and I'm inspiration. Thank you, Shandy. It's kind of you to say so. Ian's set up a Facebook group for people who want to work together, basically, whilst working at home. So if you miss having someone to talk to while you're working, the idea is that you'll be listing whilst chatting. It won't be live stream, I don't think. It'll be a private, non-live stream, and you'll just have someone to chat to while you're listing. I haven't joined it mainly because I feel like most of those people will be late night listers, and I'm definitely not. I'm 7 a.m. in the morning lister. That's
kind of what I noticed is like when Ian put up, it's like, oh, I'll be going live from 8 o'clock. I'm like, I'm in bed.
Yeah, like I said, I'm a 7 a.m. in the morning lister, and to be honest, I do it better on my own.
Yeah,
I put a podcast on or an audio book, and then I list. If I was actually chatting to someone, I'd stop listening and chat.
Yeah. Same.
Chris Tyler says, if your dogs could talk, what would they say back to you? Mine would tell me to shut up. Definitely.
No, they'd be going. Kai would be going, there's a thing, and then Buddy will be going like, what, huh? You what, where? No.
And Molly would just be rolling her eyes.
Yeah.
Lainey says, what is the sexiest and least sexiest names? I like Finn for a guy. For some reason, the name Finn just is very...
Oh, I used to know, typically Irish, but a Finnegan Doyle.
Finn,
Yeah,
Finn does it for me.
And he was fit as well. Finnegan Doyle.
And least sexy. It's very difficult to do least sexy because there could be one in the side chat who's ready to get offended. But like maybe... sorry?
Shaniqua, Fanini. You know those like made up names.
I'm trying to think of a man's name that was not sexy, like Melvin or something. But I'm sorry if there's a side chat.
I know a Melvin. I do know a Melvin.
Girl, sexy name for women. I don't really know. Carla's great.
Alan is
Alan's great for women. Alan's a very sexy name for a girl.
It is, man. Yeah, I suppose it's those like kind of slightly like a Norman. That's a good one. And yeah.
Bertha. Not much sexy about the name Bertha.
Oh, I don't know. Bertha kind of conjures up like you know.
So now, having offended loads of people by saying their names aren't sexy when they've been strutting their stuff and feeling like sex gods.
See, Catherine says, like my dad's name is Cornelius. I think Cornelius is a great name. I like. For me, my favorite names are like boy's name is James, even though I've known like some sods that are called James, but I do like the name James. I think that's a nice, classic, good, standard, good name, you know. Like James. Albert.
Kai's full name is Kai Neville Corinthius Thor Zeus Jenkins, which I feel is quite a decent moniker to go through life with.
Azami's name is Azami Biscuit, but she has her stage name as well, you know, for her equity card, and that is Fumbelina Bumbly Pie. And Shizuma. Her full name is Shizuma Ground Zero, and her equity card name is Diddy Bub Bubbington.
Diddy Bub Budding. Ow, I can't even say that.
So Diddy Bub first name, Bub middle name, Bubbington surname.
Yeah. People in the chat are talking about sugar, and it's made me want sugar, so I'm going to have some sugar. Ow.
Pour some sugar on me. That's for you. My dad's dog is Pudding. That's a good name for a dog, Pudding. Have you seen Ricky Gervais has adopted a cat. So fostered a cat during lockdown. And he was like, obviously, this means keeping cat now because falling in love. I can't remember the name that he's given her, but it's Pickle Fattington Pussface or something ridiculous, you know. It's like, oh, and she's so cute as well. And for a moment, I almost like Ricky Gervais just because of that. Gadgen Deep. I don't get it.
That's because you pronounce the second G as a soft G instead of a hard G.
Gagan Deep. Gagan Deep. Gagan Deep.
Thank you, Toby. Thanks for that, mate. Cheers, new died.
Crush a snack bar in the wrapper, pour it over yourself while Lex sings. I think that sounds great. Okay, Ricky Gervais, right? Ricky Gervais to me is, I did like The Office when it came out, and I do watch his stand-up shows, and I like him to a point, but it's that thing when, I don't know, when you just have too much of someone. And I also think that last series that he did, that the one where his wife had died and stuff, I think it was too
After
yeah, that one is too schmaltzy, and it was too by the book Ricky Gervais, like insert humor here, insert self-deprecation here, insert sad music. Ricky Gervais stares away and looks wistfully as the music plays. It was too formulaic, so I did not like that. It was Ricky Gervais by numbers, and I think he could have done better because he's actually a very clever writer, and I think he let himself down on that one.
I don't like Ricky Gervais particularly. I don't know why, because I know I ought to, because everything that he thinks, I think. I agree with so many of the things he thinks, and yet I still can't really take to him.
Yeah, it's the same, and I think it's maybe like a personality-wise thing as well. I think he knows this. He knows this is where The Office came from, that he is the Office Joker, and that he would be the one in the comedy tie. And you just think, oh God, what if he is like that in life? I don't think I could sit in the pub with him. Again, like I agree with, all of his, humanity stuff and everything. And I think he is a good writer and he can be really funny. But I don't know, just something grating, really. But he's still good. I appreciate a lot of things that he does. I just wouldn't want to know him. I think we've just seen too much of him. And yeah, that Afterlife thing was just way too schmaltzy. But his stand-ups are great. Really like his stand-ups.
Don't like. I wonder what the end of that sentence was going to be.
Anything. I don't like anything.
I'll be back. I'll be back when my brain kicks back in.
I don't like Michael McIntyre, Lee Evans, Lee Mack.
I love Lee Mack. I think Lee Mack's fucking hilarious. He is incredibly quick-witted. I like Michael McIntyre. I do find observational humour funny. I know you say you don't, but I do. I don't like Lee Evans, not because of anything he says, just because he's too
sweaty,
frenetic on stage. I'm like, just stands fucking still, man.
And sweaty. He's very sweaty.
I can't. Oh, Christ, my brain. Who is the presenter of 8 out of 10 Cat Does Countdown?
Oh, Jimmy Carr.
Thank you.
Do you know?
I like Jimmy Carr as a presenter of things.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Jimmy Carr trying to be funny. So,
okay.
My deep dislike for Jimmy Carr is the fact that on what he used to do a late night show about 10 o'clock. I can't even remember what it was called. And he had my ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend on as a guest.
Oh.
She was a girlfriend after me, not before me. And my ex-boyfriend was very much a big girl lover. The bigger, the better. He was really into big women, really, and very vocal about it. Not remotely shy about saying it. Very into big women. And the girlfriend after me was bigger than me, considerably bigger than me. And they had her on as a guest and misled her as to what the purpose of her being there would be.
Ooh.
And basically Jimmy Carr just ripped the fucking piss out of her size and was an absolute arse to her. And to the point where I've never met my ex-boyfriend's ex-girlfriend. I only know who she is, that she is the girlfriend that he had after me, and that she's a perfectly nice woman, blah blah blah, and that she was misled into appearing on this show where he did his best to completely humiliate her. And it enraged me to the point that even though I've never met this woman and she's nothing personal to me, if I met Jimmy Carr now, I'd punch him in the face for her.
Yeah. I totally get that. Like, go into a comedy gig. There's definitely some comedians where you think like, I don't want front row seats. I don't want to be anywhere near the front.
Level of humor is finding the easiest target in the room and being a wank to them. You're not a comedian.
Yeah.
You're a bully is what you are. You're just a nasty, petty-minded little bully.
Yeah. No, I don't like that part, but I do find, like you said, as a presenter, I think he's good. I would be scared to see him live. I certainly wouldn't sit anywhere near the front. Like there's some comedians like Eddie Izzard, I would sit on him.
I would sit on the stage with Eddie Izzard and let him say what he wanted.
And then, yeah, I would totally take it from Eddie. Same with Stuart Lee, Bill Bailey. Yeah, would happily sit. I have sat at the front of many comedy gigs and been perfectly fine. And then there are some I'll be like, I don't want to be anywhere near them. I'm too scared. And you don't want that feeling, really. However, Jimmy Carr's got one of my favorite heckler like put down things, which is terribly rude. So close your ears now. But he's on about so he's getting heckled from the crowd, and then he doesn't bother like with one heckler, and so the heckler goes like, so where's your comeback? And Jimmy Carr goes, if you want my comeback, you can scrape it off your mother's teeth.
Yeah, I don't find Chubby Brown funny either, Lynn.
Oh no, he's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. No, I hate him.
James Acaster, I think, is absolutely bloody hilarious. He is, yeah, I think he's absolutely... Yeah. And I really like Mickey Flanagan as well, yeah.
I like James Acaster because he really reminds me of Jarvis Cocker. Like, he seems a bit stuck out of his time, and he's a bit of a fop, bit of a dandy, and
he's proper funny, James Acaster.
Yeah, and he's a bit of a weakling, gangly type, but I like him. Yeah. Run, Charlie, run for your life. But yeah, Chubby Brown, can't stand him. Mickey Flanagan's okay. Sarah Millican's okay. Like she can be good, but I think she does go on a little bit too much about, I'm a fat woman and stuff, But she's all right. Yeah, I bet John Richardson is nice. He seems nice.
Top off a spot, and I'm already regretting it.
Dara O'Brien, I think I've seen live, and he's cool. And he's cool because he's another really intelligent comedian as well. Like, so I like him because I like his science shows too. Jason Manford, I don't like.
Oh, see, I really like Jason Manford.
No. And controversial, I'm going to say Peter Kay as well.
Oh, I really like Peter Kay, and I'm very worried about what's wrong with him. Because he hasn't let what's wrong with him, which means there must be something pretty bad.
Yeah, I think
he's entitled to his privacy, and I ought to say, we're okay. If you don't want us to talk about it, Peter, we won't talk about it. But it's a weird thing, is it, say that I'm worried about him? Well, you don't know Peter Kay. You know, he's not your friend. Why are you worried about him? But I just, I just hope that whatever this fucking dreadful thing is, and it must be something really fucking bad. I just hope that it has an end point and things get better, and that it's not. And I think it's because it's obviously a very secret thing. I think if it was to do with him, he would probably have said, "Oh, this is what's wrong with me." But I think it's something in his family, which But I think there might be something wrong with him as well, because when he appeared on Comic Relief, he did not look well. Oh. But that could be stress and stuff, isn't it? Yeah, it really did not look like a well man. So I don't know. Yeah, I think Joe Lycett is bloody hilarious. I've got his stand-up videos. And so Joe Lycett, when he does the so I wrote to this person and this is their reply. I love it when he does those. Yeah. Yeah, Kim's saying fat people say things about their size so that others can't. I do it and I'm fat. Yeah, you do. You get in there first. Because if I have already said all the funny things about the fact that I'm fat, that leaves you with fucking nothing, doesn't it, mate? But the worst thing about that is that then people go, oh, don't put yourself down. Don't patronize me by telling me not to put myself down when I am using humor as a defense mechanism against people who want to attack me. I'm not putting myself down. I'm winning the fucking fight. Yeah. Outside. Captain Opshop Nerd Turdy says, Leno and Woodley, YouTube them for classic comedy. Two great Aussie comedians. I haven't heard from them. I need to look for them. Actually, right, Australian comedian. Have you ever seen Kath and Kim? Yeah, I don't. Maybe it grows on you because I've only seen one episode and it didn't. Oh my god, I love Kath and Kim. I think it's the best thing to come out of Australia, like ever, apart from Kylie. Like
Kath and Kim is freaking genius.
Kylie, I love that little disclaimer. Tim Minchin.
All right, close third, but seriously, Kath and Kim
Did you
is.
just put Tim Minchin in third after Kylie?
Yes, I love Kylie.
I like Kylie, but Tim Minchin.
Yeah, but Kylie.
Tim Minchin. Tim Minchin.
Well, you know, you can have Tim, and I'll have Kylie and Kath and Kim.
Also, good things that came out of Australia. Angry Anderson singing Suddenly.
I don't know what that is.
It's the Kylie and Jason wedding song. It's the
Suddenly you're here.
Suddenly it's just the way I am. And then you see him and he's this massive tattooed prison bloke, you know.
Joan, yes, my teacher, Mr. Brace, in junior school he's probably dead now. Kylie Minogue's great uncle, I think, something like that. But yeah, Kylie is like part Welsh in some way. Yeah.
Donna says she changed her YouTube name to Don the Brummie so people knew what they were going to hear before it started. Where's it gone?
But yes, watch Kath and Kim. It's awesome.
Out of interest, Chris, is that meant to say odd or old? Either way, thanks for the thanks for the compliment.
Rude. I'll take odd.
Yeah, I'll take odd.
I'm all right.
To
with
be
that.
honest, I'll take old. In fairness, I mean, who am I arguing with?
I'm not old.
I am.
Okay, you are, but I'm not.
Where did you go, Ollie?
He went to check his subs, probably.
It was meant to say old, apparently. Thanks, Chris. Cheers.
Thanks, nice one. Yeah.
Thumbs up if you agree. Press the thumbs up button now on your screen if you agree that we are old. Or alternatively, thumbs up if you agree with Lex that we are not.
No, not we. I'm not old.
You're not that much younger than me, chicken.
But still, I'm not old.
I think that's making pancakes. Pretty sure that's pancakes I can smell.
Breakfast.
Not for me. I've had mine. I had porridge. Yay.
I'm having bacon and egg and sausage.
Jilly says she's 74. Is she the oldest person in the chat? Is anyone older than Jilly, or is Jilly in charge now?
I'm.
Donna says we're both younger than her, but Donna looks about 25, so I don't think she counts.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm 41, but I definitely don't look it.
Any advance on 74 to beat Jilly, or is Jilly literally in charge of the chat now? Because the oldest person is in charge. Everybody knows that. Why? Did you skid? Yeah, I think Jilly's in charge. Jilly, you run the chat now. That's your job.
Donna the Brummie has a painting in the attic.
Just good timing, Ollie. It wasn't aimed at you.
Learned how to roll.
She does. Oh, brilliant. I think you can hack it pretty quickly.
Says Lex now.
Kirsten says I'm young, so anyone younger than me is young. There you go. I'm young then.
It says Lex.
Tony, I feel that one, mate. Feel it. Feeling it with you. Oh, Mama Tins is 75. But Mama Tins isn't in right now, I don't think. So, Jilly, you're in charge of the chat unless Mama Tins comes in and then you get a day off. Just out of interest, for those of you who are over 60 in the side chat, sorry, it went again. What was I going to say? For those of you who are over 60 in the side chat, do you feel grown up yet? Because Natalie and I were saying yesterday about sometimes looking for a grown up to do the adulting for you, you know, and going, I need somebody, oh shit, it's me, you know.
Oh, sometimes I've done like a grown up thing and gone like, whoa, that felt weird.
Like doing your taxes on time and stuff.
Oh, well, no, I didn't do that. I give them to my accountant. But even then, when I say like, oh, I give them to my accountant, it's like, God, God, I sound grown up, don't I? I've got an accountant. Like, woo, look at me, all grown up. Like when I bought a curtain pole, and my sister even said to me, like, it's very grown up of you, isn't it? I'm like, I know. I was looking through a catalogue at curtain poles. What's wrong with me? Dear God.
Yeah, all of the people in the side chat who are over 60 say they do not yet feel grown up. So apparently it never arrives then. That feeling of being grown up never gets to you.
I'm Peter Pan.
Donna, it's the picture of Dorian Gray is what they're referring to. I don't know if somebody's actually said that in the chat, but basically the story of the picture of Dorian Gray was that there was a picture in the attic and the picture aged spookily so that the person the picture was of did not age. Yeah, picture of Dorian Gray. But yeah, Donna is ridiculously young looking for her age. She's obviously had a completely stress-free life.
I think that's how come I look so young, because I just don't do stress anymore.
I think it's because you're actually about 5 on the inside.
Also that. And because good skin just runs in our family, you know. Like,
it's weird, isn't it, though? Because I was saying to Natalie that she's 24, and quite plainly she should not have children yet because she's nowhere in no way is she old enough to be a parent. Absolutely fucking not. And yet, then I realised that at 24 I already had 2 kids.
oh yeah, like
I'm not old enough to be a parent yet. My son's nearly 30. You know?
No, when someone say the other day, like I think Elaine said to me about, you know, getting together with someone. I was like, oh, I wouldn't want to get together with someone that had kids. And she was like, well, what if they were, you know, like grown up adult kids? And be like, I'd be going out with them. I'd be going out with the grown up adult kids, like not with the dad, you know.
Yeah,
you'd be way too old.
You do start to realise that what you fancy is no longer appropriate. And I don't mean that in a paedophile kind of way. I don't mean that I'm running around school gates looking for primary school kids to date. What I mean is you realise that you're looking at handsome young men who are celebrities and film stars and going, oh, I would, and then realising that he'd be horrified. Realising that he'd go, you're all right, Nan. I'll help you across the road and then I'll go back and find someone a bit fitter. You know?
I don't know. I reckon I still could.
I still would, but whether I could or not is another matter.
Oh, no, I definitely can. Rub them. It's fine.
Elisa says I've got acne and white wisps of hair at the temple, winning at life. Yeah, I've got my skin's broken out this morning, but I've also got grey hair, so I've got both ends of the spectrum. So I'm going well.
I'm not sure if I've got any grey hairs. I don't think so. I mean, I know this is dyed hair, but I think even when I had roots.
Imagine if you glanced at your pubes in the mirror and they were all grey, and that was where all your greys were.
Well, that'd be all right.
Be a shock, though, wouldn't it?
Well,
I wonder if anybody dyes their pubic hair.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
Not anybody in the chat, although, I mean, if you do, let us know. But, you know, is that a thing, dyeing your pubic hair to pretend you're not grey down there?
Well, people
surely you're not supposed to use hair dye on that area, are you?
I know. Is there a disclaimer on the box that says?
I bet there is. I bet there is. Not to be used, you know, for head use only or something. Mm-hmm.
I like white hair as well. I think white hair is fabulous.
Cassie says we've discussed everything today except Carla's bottom, and Badwell says my bum was mentioned. Only by size, only the fact that I don't want it anymore.
And that I'm going to have some of it. There we go. Apparently Marilyn Monroe used to dye her pubes.
I wonder if that's rumor or whether she ever admitted it.
Do you know what thing I don't like is when people go like, well, Marilyn Monroe was a size 16. It's like, for one, yes, that was back in the 60s where sizing was different. And 2, American size is different anyway. So she was still about a size 8.
Yeah, she may be, the clothes may have said 16, but she was still a teeny tiny person.
She's definitely not. She might have been a 16, but she certainly wasn't my size 16.
A modern day size 16 dress would swamp her.
And so. American size as well, because their sizes are different anyway. So she would still be teeny tiny. So all of that, oh, I can eat this cake because Marilyn Monroe is a 16.
DBG said she's got loads of grey pubes.
Nice. Yeah. Put a photo on Instagram. Yeah. So this is nice, isn't it? So we
It's gone a bit fucking Pete Tong again, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in.
Yeah.
240 people watching this going, what the actual Jeffrey?
I know, right? What do we do? What are we doing? This is what lockdown does to us, isn't it? I was coping so well.
I know, but it was funny. Such a cracking insult, you wagon.
You feckin' wagon.
You fucking wagon. Oh, well, she's made me laugh if nothing else. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Right, it's been nearly 2 hours.
Time for me to make breakfast
Lex
now.
must be dying for a wee by now. Unless she snuck off when she was trying her dress on.
Actually, I'm okay, but I could. I know you mentioned it. I probably could do with one. You know.
What's everybody else doing with the rest of their day? Let's have a very quick roundup of everybody's plans, and then we'll say goodbye. Go, chat, go. Actually, go, Lex, go, because we'll wait for the chat to catch up.
I'm gonna have some bacon and egg. I'm gonna try and do some listing, and I'm going to get together the stuff that I've got to package tomorrow.
Come together right now.
Over me.
Is that meant to be a rude song?
I don't know. The Beatles, I don't care. They nearly went in the banish bin as well.
Yeah, I heard. I've got to do that's what I'm going to do with the rest of my Sunday. I'm going to finish listing and scheduling and bagging and tagging and putting away. And then I'm going to work on my banish bin plan ready for Tuesday.
Can you put Oasis in it?
No, because you tried and failed. So I won't get away with it. Why? You know, the chat refused to do that.
Yeah, but if you give them the choices, like, right, you can put Noel Gallagher in, Liam Gallagher, or Oasis, then at least Oasis will just not exist.
Okay, other people's plans for today are... Dave's going to do some soldering. Gaynor says we've made her laugh. Yay, Gaynor. Well done, Gaynor. I'm glad for that. Shandy's going to do some listing. Cassie's sketching. Tracy's playing on the Xbox. Lee's watching TV. Ollie's on the Xbox. You might be able to play with Tracy. I've made that sound weird. Badwolf plans to do 50 listings. I'm a bloody keener. Carpet washing, baking, reading. Mike's going to get out of bed, wasn't Mike? Music practice. Kirsten might leave the sofa. Elisa's going out in the snow. Woodland walk. Off for a walk. Rugby. Playing or watching? Catherine's going to have a nap. Crafting and a snooze. Drawing. Andrew Marr on catch up. See the grandchildren. Oh, Lainey's having a Sunday dinner delivered. I hope it's nice, Lainey. I should have booked one for us. I didn't think of it. The one we had last week was really nice. 7 a.m. there. There we go. You've got quite a lot of the day left then, Veranda Fires. I've lost it. It's gone. Loads of stuff. I wish I was in Australia.
Gonna ride some kangaroos.
I love the fact that Aid starts things with we now. Bless him. I like that.
No. Me and my girlfriend. I've got a girlfriend. I have sex and everything.
Poor Aid. If we ever see Aid again, you realise he's going to punch you straight in the kisser, don't you?
That's fine. Aid's a wimp anyway.
Oops. Oops a daisy. Get in touch with Aaron and get him to help you.
Yeah.
Oh, I've missed something, haven't I? Hang on. I don't know what I've missed and I don't know where it is.
I don't watch the rugby. No, Jane. I'm not a...
I don't know what people are commiserating you for, but I can't find it. So whatever it is, I'm sorry. I'm not being deliberately insensitive. Oh God, I can't find it. I hate this when you look like you're being really, really insensitive because you've ignored something, and I haven't, I promise. But I can't find it. Scrolly.
Oh, her dad passed last night.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Donna. So sorry, mate. You're gonna have a shit day. You're gonna have several shit days. You're gonna have a long line of shit days, mate. I'm so sorry. Oh,
9,000 Etsy stock photos. Oh, blimey. Ooh, and Antoinette is eating pavlova. I do like a bit of pavlova.
oh, I wouldn't mind a camp pavlova.
Current binge watching. I binge watched the whole of Superstore, which is on Netflix. And now I'm rewatching House. And I was going to do listing this afternoon, but now I've just said watching House. It's like, oh, I could just watch House.
I might start that 70s show all over again. That's quite lightweight watching.
So watch Superstore. That's very lightweight fluff.
I tried first episode and just didn't.
No,
it just didn't grab me.
No, it's not a grabbing kind of series. It's a have on the background, turn around occasionally, and go kind of show.
Right.
Breakfast.
Let's say goodbye to the lovely people in the lovely chat. Waffle on Tuesday.
Am I still back on Thursday?
Something on
Saturday.
What's Lex? What have you got coming out this week then, Lex? Smart ass.
I don't know, but like I've got to admit, I've enjoyed not vlogging. And I know that sounds really quite rude, but it's like, oh.
Daily vlogging is difficult. Sometimes it's daily vlogging is difficult in this current life where you don't do anything and you don't want to film the same things because you think nobody wants to watch me doing exactly what I did yesterday. I need to find something different to put in, and there isn't anything different because every day all day.
And you've been dead good at finding like creative things to do, and I thought I was coping with lockdown really, really well up until like last month. And then I realized that it's maybe kind of hit me all of a sudden, and that I think I am in a little bit of a funk at the moment.
Yeah.
And for me, when I'm in a funk, I've just got to kind of ride it out. And so part of riding it out is just to sometimes sit and be miserable for a bit.
Yeah, I had this conversation with Mum about what you can do, and the answer is get the fuck on with it. That's the only thing you can do, and it sounds very harsh when people go, "I don't know what to do." All I've got is all you can do is get the fuck on with it.
Yeah, I'm not getting on with it. I'm like I feel like I'm in hibernation mode. That it's just like the girls from school had like birthday party on Zoom last night, and then Catherine messaged me going like, "Are you coming on?" I was like, to be honest, I just can't. Like, I can't. Like I was like, happy birthdays and everything, and I sent Catherine a present and stuff, but I was like, I just can't do the, have a great time and stuff. And it's not because I don't want them to have a great time, and I know that if I joined in on it, I will probably
not feeling the buzz. Just not feeling the buzz.
Yeah, it's just I just kind of want to sit in my misery for a little bit, because I think if I do that, then I'll probably come out of it quicker than actually trying to deny it and stuff. So I think just got to hit bottom and then I'll come back up again. So it's all good. It's all okay. Like I'm not, sat here crying and stuff. But
Diane says, "Oh dear, I got here and now you're off. YouTube didn't want me to get in today. Sorry, Diane, but you've got 2 hours of complete drivel to watch back if that's your thing, love." Yeah, still saying if I got off of being put in a coma for 2 months, I'd take it. Yeah, I would. Red Dwarf stasis. Thank you. That'll do me nicely.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, Nia's been bloody furloughed again. She's on and off work like a yo-yo, bless her. Anyway, hi intelligent zombie. We are just going. We've been here 2 hours. We've bored everyone to tears. Some people came in cheerful and they're going out miserable.
Yeah, sorry about that,
guys. Yeah, Waffle Tuesday. I'm on Laney's channel Tuesday night for the Banish Bin. Make sure you tune in for that. I'll try and be funny. And yes, everybody have a good enough Sunday and a good enough week. Have an adequate week, everybody. Yeah. And we'll all see you again. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't thumbs up, do it now. Do it right now. I can see if you haven't. I can't really. But don't tell them.
Okay.
going now. Take care, everybody. Awkward wave.
Bye bye.